Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is December the 31st, 2024. Christmas has been a bit of a blur, but I'm slowly waking from my slumber, and as it's the last day of the year, I felt I should probably do just a small review of some of the images I've taken this year. Now, as I'm sitting at my computer here, I am editing this picture I took in May. And this has kind of been a story of my year, really. I've taken a load of pictures that for some reason I just haven't got round to editing. I had a wonderful trip to Thailand in August and I still haven't edited a lot of those pictures. Just life and just sort of, I don't know, sometimes lacking motivation. I think when I first saw this picture, and there were a lot of other pictures in the sequence, I didn't really like the overall colour, but as it stands, it is quite a nice action shot. You don't always get this close to a great egret performing a pose like that. So it's probably not a wasted shot, but for some reason I didn't edit it at the time, and I'm just going through that file there, and I've just got all these similar poses that I caught that I just didn't edit at the time. And that has been the story of my year. So I think rather than going through what I think are my best pictures, because to be perfectly honest, I'm not even sure what my best pictures are this year. I think this year has been more about moments, really. So I would just share a few moments, I think, from this year that I enjoyed, and you can decide whether you think the photos are good or not. The two main things in terms of my photography this year was I started using mainly my Nikon from about May rather than my OM1, and I also had a brief trip to Thailand, which was a wonderful photography experience. I did very little landscape this year. I did hardly any macro this year, which I'm not quite sure why. Again, maybe just lacking that motivation to get out and do specific genres of photography. Anyway, I'll look through the photos that I took this year, and any photos that suddenly spark a happy memory or make me feel good, I'll share those. Now, when I think back to my brief stop in Thailand in August last year, it's remarkable really that I was only there for just over 48 hours. Yet I saw so many amazing animals, mostly birds. Here are some of the pictures I took of some of the birds that I came across. There were so many highlights, but I think the two specific highlights were seeing the red-bearded bee-eater, which is a bird I've wanted to photograph for so long. I've been to Thailand a number of times and never got lucky with it. And also the great hornbill. I've seen a great hornbill before, but they are just amazing birds. And if anyone ever has a chance to go to anywhere in Asia where you can see hornbills, I really recommend it. They are showstoppers. They're really fantastic birds. Amongst the other birds that I saw here include the amazing ferruginous partridge, the greater yellow nape, the crimson sunbird, olive-backed sunbird, sultan tit, racket-tailed treepie, amongst others. I did make a video where I go into how I used really high ISOs on my Nikon Z8 to photograph a lot of these birds deep into the jungle. So if you haven't seen that, please give it a watch. I'll post a link somewhere. But yeah, Thailand is an amazing place. If you ever have a chance to go there, visit. It's great for so many things, but especially for wildlife. It really is a wow destination. And here are some of the pictures that I got. The next moments I want to share from this year were all spent at a local park near my work, which when I have a chance, I like to pop in for an hour or so before I get home and pick up my children. Now, I never usually spend more than a short space of time because I don't usually go there on my days off. Take a bit of a detour on the way home and I pop in Sometimes a lot of people, and I do feel conscious walking around with a big lens, but I try and sort of hide under the trees and just see what's about. Now, I've made videos in the past about going to your local parks to get really great shots of more common birds. But at this park, you can actually get some real mega species that turn up. So for example, this is one of the best places in Okinawa where ospreys might dive. Now, it's not a regular occurrence. I might have to go 6 or 7 times to see one dive. But if it does happen and you're in the right place, it can be quite close. So sometimes you are able to get shots of this amazing opportunity. Also, there are a few egrets and herons there, usually just a couple, but they're acclimatized to people. When I see herons or egrets anywhere else on the island, you can't get within 30 meters of them before they fly off. Whereas here, they are acclimatized to people and you can get really close. And as well as that, a lot of other regular species. So this selection of memories is at this one park near where I work right throughout the whole of the last year. So I've already gone on way longer than I'd planned to, and I've ended up putting on loads of photos. So as I said, I'm crap. I hate going through and choosing what photos are best. So now I'm just going to put a few more pictures I took this year, either in and around my house or a bit further away up in the north of Okinawa. I'm not sure what species they are yet. I haven't looked on my computer, but I won't put too many because I know you're all falling asleep. Anyway, I hope you like the remaining pictures, and please say hi in the comments and let us know which photos you've liked. As I said, it's been a bit of a weird year, but as always, I always enjoy getting out, taking photos. I recommend all of you watching do the same. Whenever you're feeling low or down or stressed in 2025, grab your camera and go out and just take photos of anything. It always helps me clear my mind and refocus. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the photos. Take care, and I'll see you sometime in 2025 with some new videos. Take care and bye.